Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be looking at the EU upper bracket finals. Whoever wins that will go tomorrow into the grand final. Oh, excuse me, coffee the wrong way. Whoever doesn't win that, well, they drop down into the lower bracket. But before all that, hi, I'm Fujit. Nice to see every single one of you here. No doubt you're here for some great tournament stuff, but just in case you're here for the containers, well, you'll have to go to the pinned message in the YouTube chat, follow that link, log in, and have that portal open. Because if that portal isn't open, you're not going to get the containers. Now, the thing is, the stream is set to last for 2 hours. There is a timer, guys, implemented by Wargaming. That timer will start dead on 8 o'clock Central European time, 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock in Eastern Europe, or 7 o'clock if you happen to be in the UK. If you're in any other place in the world, well, I have no idea what time it's going to start. But it will start exactly on the hour, which is 12 minutes from now. Which, when you hear that, won't be 12 minutes from now, but it sort of will be. It will then run for exactly 2 hours. Well, actually, it will run for 2 hours and 10 minutes. After that, no good you telling me that you need an extra 30 seconds or an extra 10 minutes, guys, because Wargaming will just turn the counter off and you cannot get any more containers. Basically, you get one container every 15 minutes, which means you can get a maximum of 8 containers. And there's some good stuff inside those containers. I don't think I've got any. I can show you. I don't. But you get some cool stuff in the containers anyway. So that's all good. I'm not the only one streaming, by the way. I'm just one of many of the streamers here. So the streams that are out there today, we've got N9. Used to be Noob Eater. He's just now Noob. And he is streaming. He is streaming in English. We have Robert85. He is streaming in Espanol. We have Rib. He is streaming in Deutsch. And of course you have me. You're watching and you know I'm streaming in English. So there you go. Now I see a lot of you in the chat. Well, I say a lot of you. There's a few of you in the chat who are typing away there in Cyrillic. I don't know if it's Russian or Ukrainian or Bulgarian or even Serbian. But I will say the following. Очень приятно, мои русские друзья. Добро пожаловать на мой стрим. Это предел моего рассказа. In other words, я плохо говорю по-русски. Я очень хорошо говорю по-английски. So, по-английски, пожалуйста. And that's about the limit of my Russian, so there we go. Unless you want me to say как дела and how are you and all that stuff. In other words, my Russian is incredibly limited. It's the same as my Ukrainian, my Serbian, my Bulgarian. So guys, if you can, if possible, speak in English and type in English, that would be incredibly useful. Also, just a little bit about the chat, guys, keep it clean. The moderators are there and they will shut anybody down if you start sort of being a bit naughty. That involves insulting people, bringing any of the current political stuff that's going on out there. You may have feelings on certain things, but guys, we're here to watch some professional tournament gameplay for this little pixelated tank game called World of Tanks Blitz. If we could keep the chat to things related to the stream, things related to the game, and general stuff like that, again, it will be very useful and very helpful, and thank you for your understanding. Seriously, anybody who starts, flicking political symbols like Zs and stuff like that, they will be shut down. This is not the place for that. If you want to go and do stuff like that, then go to Twitter. You'll find lots of people who are interested. Here, we're not. Everybody's welcome as long as it stays clean and family friendly to an extent. With that, who are we watching today? Wow! We will be going out straight off into the upper bracket final, where it is Serenity against Jones, or Jones against Serenity, whichever way you want to look at it. The winner, as I said, will go through to tomorrow's grand final. The loser is not out. They will go to face off against BPS. and they will go into the lower bracket, and they will play to grab that last spot into tomorrow's final. So a lot to go through. Looking at the teams, wow, this is Serenity. We have De Silva, Trinity, Alfarito, Magros, Meld, Magros Putra, Flytick, Spitfires, Magros Turp, and Magros Beat. That is the Serenity lineup. They have collectively between them an average win rate of 66.82%. Moving over to the Joneses, well, we have Gaseo, Keiko, Ghosty, finally called Ghosty Jones, Object 3, Evo Whoopsie, Ui Upsie, Evo Ventrix, Almeri, Kinder Bunoso, Kinder, sorry I forgot your name wrong, but hey, and Triggerman. They collectively have an average win rate of 72.05%. So neither team is too shabby. Finally, last on the list, we do have BPS. We have Foxy, Way to Success, Daniel SXB, Tast, General, Mora, Ut, Timic, and Turbo Cot. And they have a collective win rate of 70.47%. So these guys, well, you know, what are they going to do? Anyway, we will be getting the invite to the room very, very shortly. Not that long from now, but very shortly. In about a minute and a half, I think. Anyway, I've got my coffee, although I've almost drank it, which means I have to go and get another coffee, which is a must. Unfortunately, when you're doing these streams, you need to be refreshed, and coffee is the easiest one to refresh me. So let me just go and grab my other coffee while we're waiting for the room, and I'll be ready to go. Anyway, I had a bit of a power nap earlier, so, you know, I need coffee to keep me wide awake, as you do. We should have had the match room. Yes, we did. There we go. I'm ready. And as per usual, I'm going to jump out until we get to that 3-minute mark. As you know, Uffenshash, yes. So yeah, it was a nice try for fours. I am trying, but unfortunately, my ability to speak English, let alone another language, is pretty slim. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Last night we saw a lot of outies, which was nice. We'll probably see a lot of more outie 100s today. Didn't see as many 60 TPs as when they first came out. What with the ammo rack issues, but. We are getting to see, you know, some of the quirky changes in the meta. It's certainly not purely heavy meta. There's still a lot of heavies. There's still a lack of mediums, preferring more along the lines of the heavy tanks and the light tanks. But, you know, it'd be nice if we saw some mediums drop in, but it's just not the meta for that at the moment. I mean, the LT 100 is just, woof, it's just a beast of a tank. Let's be honest, it's just a beast. Anyway, we'll drop into the room in a short moment. And there we go. So we are going out straight away on Normandy, a very big map. We will have the Joneses on the north spawn and Serenity on the south spawn. It is a best of 7, so that is the first of 4 victories. And with everybody on the Serenity scene now called Magros, it's going to be difficult. I wish they would be called something and then Magros. It'd be much easier, but hey. Whereas if like the Joneses, they're called something then Joneses. But it is the way it is. So we'll get round it. It's going to be like Magros 1, Magros 2, Magros 3. You can see that Serenity is already rated up, and there's already a shed load of T100 LTs there. We've got De Silva, Alfarito, Magros, and Magros all in T100 LTs, making a grand total of 4. We then have 2 IS7s and a 50B. So as I said, there's this sort of change in the meta. It's not just full heavy meta anymore. I mean, the AMX 50B is a heavy tank, but it's not one of those slow lumbering super heavies, and it's it's not that kind of tank. Whereas the IS7 is clearly being preferred in a lot of instances over the 60 TP. Moving across to the Joneses, well, we have Gaseo in a 60 TP, Almeri and Ventrix doubling up in that 50B, Whoopsie in a T100, Object 3 also in a T100, Ghosty in a 60 TP, and Oopsie goes around and spoils my party by jumping into a T22 medium. Yes, that's right, it's a medium tank. Of all the tanks out there, he picks a medium after I just said we don't see many mediums. So thank you, Oopsie, for doing that. It's brilliant that there is actually a medium tank being used. We've still less than a minute to go before kickoff time. These two clans are, wow, at the top of their game. Let's not kid ourselves here. I mean, Serenity have been climbing and climbing over the last couple of seasons, same as the Joneses. But the Joneses at the moment have kind of cemented themselves since the Blitz Cup last year as, you know, one of those clans to really look out for. Serenity is one of those clans that people have sort of forgotten about, to their detriment, because they are incredibly strong. You're watching, there's no disrespect to the other teams out there, you're watching almost a grand final taking place tonight. I know it's the upper bracket final, but I mean, these two clans are really flying high. Anyway, enough of the chit chat backroom filler. We're going out, we're off. Ooh, here we go. Big map is Normandy. With these lineups, wow, anything can happen. There could be brawls around the middle. It'll be interesting to see. As you can see, the hit points are fairly even. Stevens, nothing in it. Slight advantage to the Joneses, but only a slight advantage. Anyway, let's get up into the back of the map and see where the guys are going. Well, we've got already Eva Whoopsie heading towards that decap, trying to get those early spots. He's going to be joined by Object 3 and the 260 TPs of Ghosty and Gaseo. Almeri, Ventrix and Whoopsie are going down towards the A-cap. And look at this, Serenity straight into the middle area here. Spitfires in the 50B going down, trying to make sure. But Magros Tub really aggressively forward onto this 50B here. Getting all those spots as he goes through and losing a shed load of HP at the same time. Down he goes. But look at the aggression of Serenity here. Magros, Ket, and Flytix coming in. De Silva coming in. Beat of Magros coming in. Whoopsie here really being bullied. And Eva Ventrix also being bullied in the 50B. He is now a one-shot. De Silva also going down. Almeri in the 50B has gone down, and so has Ventrix. So the two 50Bs doubling up there for Jones are down. However, all the LTs apart from Magros Beat are out for the count here for Serenity. Whoopsie has still survived, and there goes the very last LT 100, leaving Keket and Spitfires as the last men standing. It's 2 against too many. Whoopsie in the T22 surviving the onslaught, and Magros Keket is going to go down here. And well, they're ignoring him. Moving on to Spitfires. Let's get down as Spitfires backs away, doing his best. Knows he can't do anything. He's on his long reload, gun in the air, big salute, and wow, less than a minute and a half. That was quick. That was massive. Wow. And all of a sudden I've gone from 100 viewers to 27. Brilliant, love it. There's nothing wrong with the stream and everybody's gone. I have no idea what's happened there. Anyway, Gazelle Jones is doing just shy of 3k, but Spitfire's also doing shy of 3k. Poor old Magros Tub getting absolutely pummeled and not managing to take any hit points from anybody. So we're going to change those spawn points. Hang on a moment. Now we will have the Joneses on the south spawn and Serenity on the north spawn. Everybody just left. Very strange. Wowzers. Don't know what happened there. It's just hit a cliff as soon as the game started. I guess everybody got there. Everybody went to the portal or something. So, Serenity outrated at first. We have De Silva, Alfarito, Magros 1, Magros 3, all in LTs. Flytix in the IS-7 along with Magros number 2, and Spitfires in the 50B. Moving over to the Joneses. Well, we're still waiting for Uwe Whoopsie to ready up at the moment. There's no change in their lineup. Kaseo is still in the 60, Ghost is still in the 60. Almeri in Ventrix still in the 50Bs. Whoopsie in the T100, Uwe Whoopsie in the T100, and Object 3 in the T100. So only Uwe Whoopsie has changed his tank. He's moved from a T22 to a T100. And we are ready to rumble. Looking at the hit points, well, again, the Jones is just topping it there, but again, nothing really to write home about. Let's get up high into the back of the map. Let's see what the Jones... Well, let's see if Serenity are going to be, you know, ultra aggressive like they were in the last game, because they were ultra aggressive. This time, they're not heading towards the A-cap area. They're going towards the D-cap with Beat, which is Magros. Magros Beat just holding back at the moment, seeing if they're going to come over that ridge line. D-cap will be taken, but the A-cap has already been taken by the Joneses, and the Joneses are now going to rotate out that area. You see there, I think it was De Silva putting a blind shot into the corner, thinking that they were going to be there. Gaseo has been spotted. So Gaseo, he's the only one spotted so far. Flytix and Kaketa have all been spotted, however. So pushing around here, trying to see what's going down. Whoopsie is looking for those spots. Whoopsie generally knows where the Serenity guys are. In other words, because they haven't spotted them in the middle or the bottom part of the map, they know they're at the top part of the map. So Whoopsie pushing around, trying to see what's going down. Again, that was a blind shot. Whoopsie's not spotted, but Magros Tub putting a blind shot in there and actually connecting. Now he has been spotted. De Silva getting tapped, and you can see here that Serenity are just trying to consolidate at the top of the map here. Magros Tub and De Silva. Flytix moving forward, Kaketa also moving forward, so but Flytix moving back now. He's trying to stay behind this rock as Gaseo, Ghosty, and in their 60 TPs push around along with Ventrix there, and that's making Kaketa and Flytix push back. Here come the Joneses with their heavy tanks, the 250Bs right behind. Oh, Alfarito getting tagged by Almeri there. Almeri really giving some pain to Alfarito. And again, Spitfire's also getting a little bit of pain, courtesy of the 60 TPs of Ghosty and Gaseo. Now Almeri's on his big reload. Ventrix also has got one in the chamber. Alfarito's having to rotate round and move back. Oh, Gaseo getting tagged massively and losing half his HP. But Alfarito is now a one-shot for everybody on the field. You can see here Object 3 and Whoopsie pushing round, trying to catch out De Silva and Alfarito. Whoopsie's putting shots in at the back at the same time. And now here comes the push from the Joneses through to the D area. Magros Kaketa here is the target. But no, they're going to avoid him, go towards Flytix and Magros Tub. And they're still pushing through. Ghost is pushing through. De Silva's down. Alfarito's down. Now they're looking to take out the other T100. Down goes the Almeri, but also Spitfires, so 50B's going down. Flytix is a one-shot. Flytix is a no-shot. Gaseo is being bullied by Kaketa here in the IS-7 and the 60 TP. Kaketa may be able to get him. No, Gaseo manages to get out of dodge. And again, Serenity really got their backs to the wall. Magros beat over here is being bullied massively by the Jones guys. And we've just got Caquette left as the last man standing. Incredibly healthy, but he's got far too many to deal with. He does take out Gaseo as a token final gesture. He may be able to hold on a little bit. No, he can't. And it's all over as we pull out of this map. It's 2-0 so far to the Joneses. Serenity not able to counter at the moment the onslaught that is the Joneses. The first game, to be fair, Serenity were very aggressive. They really were aggressive. Hey, Agile Hippo, way. And they were very aggressive, which was their undoing in the first game. Second game, wow, the Joneses just piled the pressure on and upped it at the right time, made the pushes when needed, and their focus fire was, well, let's say it, on target. We now move to Oasis Palms, where we will have the Joneses on the south spawn and Serenity on the north. Serenity are almost readied up, just waiting on De Silva. And we've got Alfarito, Magros 1, and potentially De Silva in the T100, yes, and Magros 3 in the T100. Magros 2 in the 60 TP. Mailed coming in the Yo, and Spitfire's also doubling up in a Yo. So interesting lineup there from Serenity, bringing in the O's. They've got 160 TP and 4 T100 HAL Ts. Moving over to the Joneses, wow, Triggerman is in the chat, but he's also on the bench. Hey, Triggerman, we can see you. Woohoo! He's readied up in an IS-7 just in case he's needed. For the Joneses, we have Gaseo in the IS-7, our Mary in the AMX-50B, Ventrix in the 50B, Whoopsie in the T100 LT, Ghosty in the IS-7, Object 3 in the T100 LT, and Oopsie potentially in a T100 LT, but he's not rated up yet. He's keeping us guessing. There you go, T100 LT. Boom, boom. So just under 10 seconds to go before we go out. Don't forget, guys, it's first of 4 victories, best of 7. So 2-0 so far to the Joneses. Doesn't mean Serenity are out, just means that they drop down to the lower bracket final if the Joneses continue with this onslaught, where they will play BPS. However, never write off Serenity. They have the ability to turn it around. They're Magros Tub saying, quick games, eh? Fast and furious is the nature of the beast. I'm not even going to bother to tell you what the hit points are. There's like next to nothing between any of it. Anyway, let's get it back up high and to the back of the map. And oh, look at this, Object 3 and Whoopsie right down the center of the map. Through the area, trying to really be getting those aggressive spots and getting into the B cap very quickly, piling the pressure on. And we've got the rest of the team, along with Serenity, heading towards that A cap. And Gaseo pushing through. Again, aggressive stuff from the Joneses this time. They are being more aggressive, taking the fight to Serenity. You can see here, Meld 7 just having to pull back in the Yo. And Magros Caquette and Oopsie are toying it out. Magros Caquette is being caught out on the hop here. He's going to be surrounded. He's got an engine fire. He's not going to last much longer. Down he goes. So first blood does go to the Joneses. They did lose quite a lot of HP for that kill, but a kill nevertheless, and a cap. So already 200 points above on base points, and the Joneses just really piling on this aggressive pressure. And they're completely avoiding Magros there, going down for De Silva. De Silva has been caught out, and De Silva has been wrecked. And again, it's just relentless stuff from the Joneses. Oh, Ghosty, down he goes, but Magros beat goes down at the same. Oh, hammer rack on Alfarito. We just saw that go flying turret. And this is just hardcore from the Joneses. And I'm struggling to keep up with. They're so quick. Spitfires and Mild 7 here, both in their Yos, being pushed and pushed and pushed. Magros Tub is going to go down, and down he hasn't. No, he has gone. Leaving Spitfires and Mild 7 as the last two standing in these Yos. Down goes Mild 7, and down goes Spitfires at the same time. Wowzers, these are getting incredibly quick. And someone said as Mad Game started, it feels like that. It feels like that. It does feel that way. Unbelievable. So, yeah, that took 2 minutes. That took 2 minutes, that game. Wowzers. So, 3-0. 3-0. Oof. And, well, what can I say? There's just absolutely games. So, we are on Oasis Palm still. Match point to the Joneses, where we have a swap in the spawn points. We have Serenity now on the south spawn and Jones on the north. Serenity have already lined up. We have De Silva, De Silva in the I7, Alfarito in the T100, Magros 1 in the T100, Magros 2 in the 60 TP, Magros 3 in the T100, Mild 7 in the 60 TP, and Spitfires on the 60 TP. Moving over to the Joneses, we have Gaseo in the 60 TP, Almeri in the 60 TP, Ventrix in the IS7, Whoopsie in the T100 LT, Ghosty in the IS7, Uyupsi potentially in the T100 LT, and Object 3 in the IS7. It is matched point here for the Joneses. Five seconds to go. Can Serenity turn it around, pull it back, push it out? Well, only time will tell. Again, hit points. Next to nothing in it really, but there we go. So let's get up high into the back of the map. Again, Whoopsie pushing out to that C cap, trying to get those early spots, but holding fire, not getting there as quickly as he'd like to. The rest of the Joneses, well, we've got Gaseo pushing down, Whoopsie with him along with Almeri. Serenity looking for their positioning. The rest of the Joneses team pushing out into the desert area towards the C cap. Magros, Coquette and Mild 7 are just holding on this corner. A cap is going to be taken by Alfarito. Magros beaten, Spitfires are there in support. This is a little bit less aggressive than we've seen so far. De Silva in a great position. And now here come the Joneses trying to get those grove shots in, and Mild 7 is getting a bit of pummeling. But Ventrix and Gaseo have lost HP. Mild 7 has also lost a little bit of HP. But at the moment, it's favouring the Joneses. Gaseo losing half his hit points. So Gaseo here has lost quite a amount of hit points at the moment. And you can see that Serenity are just pulling back and pulling back. Ventrix, well, they're down here, just holding. The C cap has been taken, but the cap points are in Serenity's favour. Gaseo having to stay a little bit safe because he is losing HP. He's got a beautiful camo, but he is losing a little bit of HP. This one is a little bit more refined than the last few games we've seen. It's not all on aggressive pushing. We've got Alfarito doing his best here to stay on the ridge, waiting for the targets to pop. Ghosty getting tagged. And coming across from De Silva there. And they're trying to push through. The Jones guys are not inclined to make any pushes at this moment. Almeri is far forward. Object 3 is also quite far forward. Now Almeri is making a push. A little bit of a push, trying to get those spots. He's not seen anybody as of yet. Now he has. De Silva has been spotted in that corner, but so is Object 3. So Object 3, now De Silva in the IS7 is being caught out a little bit. He has got Magros Tub there in support. At the moment, the hit points are sort of neck and neck. And the gap has sort of been closed a little bit, but not much. Now, De Silva's getting tagged a lot. Almeri and Magros Turbo sort of tussling it out there. And Serenity are just looking at their positioning. Oh, sorry. I needed to cough. A bit dusty there. But this one is a lot more... I mean, Serenity have got the advantage on the points. The silver is being slowly whittled down. I'm going to leave that because the Joneses are making a push over to this side. At the moment, Serenity do have the base points, but they've just lost to Silver, which has lost them a lot of points. They still have the slight advantage on the points, however. But if they can take a tank down, that will certainly give them a distinct advantage. Uiupsi coming in. Spitfires is looking for the shot, but he's on his long reload. Uiupsi's going to get away with that. He is going to get away with that. Oh no, he slams against a rock. That may not help him. Down he goes, and that has given Serenity slight point advantage. However, we've got Eva Whoopsie here. Down goes Magros Tub. That swung it a little bit, but down goes Whoopsie. Now they need to get out Evo Ventrix. Ventrix needs to go down. If they can take... Oh, and he does! Mode 7, however. Object 3 looking for the kill. Coming in. Alfarito trying to help out. Oh! Down goes Ghosty! And this has put Serenity right into the driving seat. They can take Object 3, and they do. They're 5 points away from victory! And they bring one back. Oof! Wow, this is what we want to see. These little comebacks. And great little game there from Serenity. Just goes to show that, you know, it's not all about aggression. Serenity bringing one back. Still match point to the Joneses. 3-1 as we change the map into Rockfield. Serenity, that may be enough to just turn it. To bring that confidence back into Serenity. It may put a little bit of a boost, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a jump into their stride. And they maybe have to take this down and bring it back and take it to a decider. Only time will tell. So we're just waiting for them to ready up. We will have the Joneses going out on the south spawn and Serenity on the north. Just getting them ready up. We have De Silva in the IS-7, Alfarito in the T100, Magros 1 in the T100, Magros 2 in the Object 2684, Magros 3 in the T100, Meld 7 in the IS-7, Spitfires in the IS-7. Moving over to the Joneses, we have Gaseo in a 60 TP. Almeri and Ventrix doubling up in those 50Bs. Whoopsie in the IS-7, Ghosty in the 60 TP, doubling up with Uiupsi, or tripling up, with Uiupsi and also Gaseo, and Object 3 doubling up with Whoopsie in the IS-7. So a bit very heavy for the Joneses compared to Serenity. So it will be interesting to see how this one works out, how it pans out. Magros 3 is... No, I thought he was going to change his mind there, but decided against it. And staying with, wow, what he's got. So, as I said, it is still, at this moment in time, match point to the Joneses. But Serenity are trying to crawl it back. Ever so slowly, ever so surely. So let's get up high. So as we can see here, the Jones is looking to dominate the A and the B area, which is pretty normal strat nowadays. Alfarito, however, is going to the traditional T100 spotting bush, trying to get those early spots, seeing if they cross. And they do manage to spot Ghosty and Object 3 and Whoopsie as they drop into the B cap. Doesn't manage to connect though. So the Jones is dropping into that B cap, and then pushing up high to the A cap area. With Serenity no doubt going for the C cap. And the Object 2684 there, Magros Coquette. It'll be interesting to see what he's going to be doing. He's probably going to be perching somewhere. And hopefully trying to get somebody onto his gun. Giseo just putting himself, nestling himself here against the bunker. Getting the cap, pulling out. Cap advantage, therefore, sits with the Joneses. Putting a little bit of cap pressure onto Serenity here. Whoopsie and Object 3 are going to rotate out of the B cap and probably go back towards their spawn. And you can see here that Object 3 and Whoopsie just covering the flank. Object 3 is telling everybody to hold their positioning. And now it's all about what Serenity are going to do. And you can see here that the Joneses, I'm going to get up onto the top here. You can see the Joneses in defensive positions overlooking the middle area, making sure that the B cap is covered. They've got nobody down this flank, however. But they're not expecting anything to come down the flank. Ghost's gun is pointing that way, but they're not expecting anything down there. Now, I'm expecting a double flanking move here, like a pincer movement, one down the right, one down the left, with the coverage from that object from the back. And it seems to be going kind of this way, with Spitfires and Mild 7 and the I-7s looking down that flank, and the rest of the T-100s looking down at the other flank. The Joneses know that something's coming, they just don't know where it's going to be coming from. Now Whoopsie is sort of saying, I've had enough of this, let's attack them. And the Joneses are considering, well, they've seen the push from Spitfires in Meld 7, so they're anticipating that the rest of the team is coming that way. And this is where the Serenity push needs to be coordinated. They are going to push at a coordinated time. Spitfires in Mode 7. Oh, Spitfires goes down massively. But they're trying to coordinate. I'm going to leave Mode 7 there. Because what they tried to do here, Serenity, is split the team, which they have done. And now they've got Whoopsie out of the game. They should be able to chase down Object 3. So both teams will lose 2. Whoopsie, Object 3 down, Mode 7 and Spitfires down. IS-7, both IS-7s on both teams are down. But at the same time, they've managed to steal a cap. De Silva has got to be careful though. He's got to get out of dodge. Magros Coquette is looking to get that reload. He's dropped his reactive armor. If he can get a good shot, although De Silva is going to go down, and De Silva down goes. Magros beat up at the top, looking to get those shots in. They're looking to finish off Giseo here. And Coquette. Oh, great shot. Down goes the T. Oh, Ghosty now is not looking in a good position. Magros Turb in the interceptor, the T100, doing his best to fend off. But De Silva's down. It's 4 down on both teams. But the hit points, oh, down goes Turb. They've got to get rid of Whoopsie. Up here. Oh, no, they do. It's 2 against 2. Hit points are actually in favour of Serenity. And it's all about, can Magros Coquette here? Oh, that's a great shot from Beat. Can he come down? Can he weather? No, unfortunately, Coquette was not able to weather Almeri here. But he does manage to... Oh, it's all over anyway. On points. The points... Keep forgetting the points. I mean, that was a close game. I think if it had been a little bit more time, it would have helped. And it would have allowed Magros Beat to get a little bit more in there. But the points, it's all about points. So, congratulations to the Joneses. Commiserations to Serenity, because it looked like they were just about to get into it, to be fair. But it was not to be. Anyway, next game is in about 30 minutes, I believe. Roughly 30 minutes. I think so. I think so. Oh, it's 40 minutes actually. It's going to be Serenity against BPS in about 40 minutes. So, I need to start getting some replays up and running. So people have been sending me replays all day, which is lovely. Because I need them. There we go. This is the T100LT being driven by Yumi of RI. This is on the Asian server, I do believe. So let's enjoy. Whilst you enjoy this, I am going to get another coffee. Ah, I have more coffee. This is better. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, Trigger. Joneses are through to the grand final tomorrow, but it's not all over for Serenity yet. They've got to battle it out with BPS in exactly 35 minutes or so. That's not exactly, is it? If I put or so at the end, it's not exactly. Anyway, it is what it is what it is. Those were fast and furious games. I mean, most of 75% of those games only lasted around 2 minutes. So that's very fast, very furious. And you cuz you should, man. Always get a coffee. Absolutely, Martin. You have to stay hydrated. It's so funny. So everybody has left. I mean, I had 130 people. As soon as the stream started, everybody disappears. What a great little game that was. Courtesy of the Asian server. 5.5k damage. Is that enough for a mastery on Asia? No, it's not. Not in that tank. Need to get a lot more than that on that tanky. However, it's still very nice. Still very nice indeed. So I've just had an email sent to me by Slate. Let's have a look at this one. This is the M3 Yo. So there we go. The reason I'm playing replays, guys, I can't play on PC. I have no idea what the controls actually are. So there you go. Interesting. Oh, I think I've seen this one. I think I played it yesterday. It's like, to be fair, pretty sure I've seen that Annihilated being annihilated. But then again, I see a lot of Annihilators being annihilated. So yeah, maybe it swings in roundabouts. I mean, like I said, I had 100. At one stage we had, just to put you in the picture, I had 185 people, and then the game started, and it went from 185 when the stream started to 104, and then as soon as the game started, 26. Everybody just left as soon as the game started. No doubt everybody's watching on the portal or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's intriguing. Very interesting indeed. I mean, not only that, but I've also got in the chat only subscribers can use the chat. So that puts a lot of people off as well, to be honest with you. But I do that because of the current situations around the world, and it sort of makes the chat less toxic, so to speak. It stops people sort of coming around and just spurting rubbish. And I certainly don't get the chat for the hot girls and hot boys that you normally get on streams, because obviously they can't become subscribers because they're troll accounts. So what can I say? So that does put quite a few people off, not going to lie. But hey, it is what it is. Mutu, that would be kindly appreciated, because I personally have run out of replays. Because I haven't got many. Because I haven't been playing, to be fair. I've been doing other things. I mean, I rolled out with Every Good Name Is Taken a couple of weeks ago. And those are the only replays I've really got. Liana, how you doing? Yeah, that's the thing, Master Blast. I mean, they're spammed anyway on EU. They're spammed. The T100 is a tech that's just spammed across all the servers, to be fair, because it's just rock solid. What can you say? You know, when you've got a tank that is rock solid, then you're gonna have people spamming it. Simple as. You know, it makes perfect sense to me anyway. Don't worry about it, it's late, we'll carry on playing it. What's the problem? It's always nice to see a yo doing it, strutting its stuff. Bye, SU. Boom. Nothing wrong with watching a yo strut its stuff. We've got plenty of time. Now, we've got another replay here, this time from Rajin. So we'll just watch out. There's a great mastery there in the tier 8. Oh, almost 120,000 creditos. That's always nice. So like I was saying, I was doing the Asian stream earlier, and a load of people kindly sent me some replays. So let's have a look at this this replay next. Oh, see, that's what happens. Replays fail to play. So good effort though, Raj. Now I've got a Progetto also sent to me. Oh, this one works. This is from Risk, which is Villain. Now, Risk were playing earlier today. They didn't go through, unfortunately. But they were playing in the tournament earlier today. They went into the lower bracket final and lost to GV. And as you can see, he's wearing his little pro camo, which is beautiful. Would be nice to have a pro camo like that. But I'm not a pro, so I can't have it. Oh, apparently my CPU is operating at minus 1,222%. That's interesting, isn't it? Tommy D, how you doing? Normally on my streams I'll be able to interact with each and every one of you, but unfortunately because of the delay, whilst it's not significant, I mean 3 minutes is still 3 minutes. So the delay is still, you know, enough that you can't really interact, I'm afraid. Again, hopefully everything is going according to plan. There's no issues with the sound. There's no issues with the viewing experience. Hopefully it's coming across nice. I know there's no FPS drops. Well, I say that. There's no FPS drops on the information that I'm getting from my end. OBS is saying everything beautifully nicely done. YouTube is saying everything is beautifully nicely done. But you, the viewer, how are you experiencing it? Is everything fine? Is the picture fine? Is the FPS, you know, is it seem to be FPSing nicely? You know, is the sound fine? Because I can't actually see what's going on YouTube. I've got the portal open, but I can't actually see what is going on YouTube, so I don't know is the honest answer. So I have to rely on you guys to sort of give me that feedback. Oh, the Progetto. A lovely little tank. Not played as much anymore. Yeah, Tommy, I do need to... I mean, the reason I postponed those for the moment is twofold. Firstly, because of the nastiness going on in Europe. And I mean, that's the main reason. I just don't want to open that can of worms, if you know what I mean. So that's the reason why coffee chats are not on at the moment. But I am reconsidering starting them up again if and when I can. There was a, you know, I've just got to make sure that things don't get out of hand at the end of the day. Doing well in this little Progetto. He's bullying as much as he can, but he is a top player, not gonna lie. He's a very good player. You know, these pros are not pros for nothing. Bye grill. Don't forget, guys, I mean, those of you from the NA server, the NA upper and lower bracket finals are later today. And hopefully my clan, Jokers, will continue their ever upwards charge. I mean, this is the order of the day. I mean, you know, sometimes people say, oh, you shouldn't, you know, replays are boring. But when you get to watch pros play, you know, you get to see that they're not YOLOing, they're not rushing, they're taking their time, they're picking their targets, and they're making the shots count. And that's the thing you should be looking at doing, guys, if you want to improve your overall gameplay. You know, the biggest failure I find with Blitz, and I mean, it's only a second class, but it's not the point. It's, you know, it's the point is that he's played the tank well, and you know, as I was about to say, one of the biggest failures that you get is the fact that, and that's it, I've run out of replays, I think. No, I got one more from Yumi in the Hori Type 3. Well, yeah, one of the problems that you get is that people just rush, and rushing is not a good idea. I'm telling you, it's a bit fuzzy, is it? Well, I can't help the fuzziness, to be fair. Chris, you sent me a replay on Discord. I played it earlier and I've got it still. We'll play that next, actually. You put it into my Discord. If it's... Yeah, if you're thinking of sending me your Churchill, I've already got your Churchill. Aren't we all, Tommy? Would be nice. Well, after this one, I'll play your Churchill game, Chris. Yeah, I've already got your AP Churchill, Chris. I'll play it next. Doing well in this little hurry. Oh, thank you, Master Blast. I'll use that one as well. There can be only one. How you doing? As we've still got, wow, 20 odd minutes. Almost 30, in fact. Oh, thank you very much, Rock. Don't mind if I do. It's very nice of you. See, this is why the chat is the way it is. Because everybody's nice in the chat. My replays are twitchy also, Andy. Nothing to do with the camera. It's just my gameplay. I'm a twitchy person. So don't worry about that. Ah, lovely deal. I can use those as well. Because as I said, got plenty of time before the next round. Lovely little O. You love rushing boom boom. It's fair enough. Oh, this poor grill. Bye. Slightly aggressive for the grill there. I don't think he should have done that, but hey. I mean, the Hurry's not... He hasn't lost much HP here. The AMX... Okay, the AMX going for the bat chat, which is the best call. But now... He's got two to contend with here. The AMX... Oh, well, the AMX just pushing there. He should be able to finish him off. Yes, he does. Now he's just got the Vickers to deal with. The Vickers has got the DPM and he has got the mobility. But that's a mistake by the Vickers. Not gonna lie. And it's all over. What a game. 6.35. Paul's medal. Yay. Lovely, lovely. Is it enough for a gold M? That's the question. Should be in the hurry. There you go. Little gold M. Nice. 237,000 creditos. Can I tell you, you can't knock it. You can try to knock it, but you can't. So, I want, this is Chris and his OP Churchill. Now this is a great game. I have seen this. I played it on Asia earlier, and I did say I was going to play it on EU as well because it is a fantastic game. Enjoy, because I know I did whilst I go to the little boys' room. Don't we all love gold? Oh, absolutely great, man. You'll be able to get gold pretty soon. And the other thing, military honour, it's going to go. It's gone. It's out here on the next update. People have had enough. Wargaming have changed it. They've decided enough is enough. Now, when it comes to replays, I mean, the Churchill 3 is a great tank, don't get me wrong. But not many people play a Churchill 3 like this. I mean, it's fantastic. He has one kill to get. It's either going to be a Heartbreak or a Raz. One of the two. And he's got a KV-1 to contend with. That's the last tank standing. There he is. Oh, look at the trolley armour on this thing. Unbelievable, isn't it? Do like this tank. I haven't played it for a long time, but hey. Bouncy, bouncy. As I said, I mean, I watched this replay earlier on Asia when I was doing the stream there, and boy, it's a fantastic replay. I mean, that's if you want to play a Churchill 3, that's how you play a Churchill 3, everybody. Just make it as OP as possible. Wow, deserved ace. Wow, deserved Kolobanov. And a shed load of credits for a tier 5. Ain't gonna lie. Before I play the next replay, I need to just recheck the timings because I have a habit of buggering them all up. But pretty sure we've still got about 20 minutes. Yeah, we have still got 20 minutes. So we're going out on Halas as the first map. So there we have it. So here is Master. And he's going out on the British Dingo. That's the Australian tank, actually, the Dingo.
Let's go.
No, I don't think they are bots. There can be only one. I did show a bot game yesterday on the EU on my EU stream from NA. It was hilarious. I'm telling you, it was absolutely hilarious. And I don't think that EU game was bots.
We've damaged them. Penetration. Enemy armor is scattered.
Well, I mean, interestingly, just from my own point of view, earlier today I bought a crate for the Object 2684. What is it? 268-4. And I got it in the first crate. There you go. It happens, yeah. It's the only time it's happened to me, but it happens. And the other thing, I noticed that I'm getting close to 9,000 subscribers, which is nice. Well, I think it's nice anyway. Slowly getting there. Slowly. At the moment, I'm at 8,708. So, you know, only only 1,200. It's 300 to go before I hit 10k, which I never thought I'd ever get. So that's nice. It's a nice little prezzy for me, to be fair. You know, I like it. It's good. Is there a gift, Paolo? Yes, there is, but you have to watch it via the portal, mate. That's the official portal for Wargaming. The link is in the chat. It's the pinned message. Follow that link, and the gifts will come raining down upon you every 15 minutes. But you don't want to be stood underneath them when they rain, because they're containers and they'll hurt. And you never know what you're going to get. You could get a tank, or like me, you could get boosters and credits. So, every time I see a dingo, it reminds me of Riddick 3, where they call the dog a dingo dongo. I don't know why, but it always does. It's just one of those things, always happen.
Enemy armor is damaged.
You celebrated with your 3-year-old. Did he actually know what was going on? It's like, why is my older brother getting all excited over a pixelated tank game?
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I bet it's always nice to get a Raz, man. Yeah, that's not that low for a mastery in that tank. To be fair, just shy of 4k is nice. 220,000 creditos is also nice for a tier 7. I mean, yeah, you can't argue with it, guys. Let's have a look at the waffle of the deal for real on the NA server, I believe. Oh, I've got your replays now, Muto, I think. I tried it on Asia, Community One. I didn't get it on Asia. I bought three, the 3 crate deal. I bought that, didn't get it. So I got it on EU, first one. So I was quite lucky. I was quite lucky in that respect. I've never actually been that lucky before, but you know, stuff happens. It's not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, slowly getting there, Andy. Slowly. No, there's no code, Paolo. As I said, you have to watch via the portal, via that link, log in, and every 15 minutes, goodies will rain down upon you. Although you won't get the goodies raining upon you until the end of the game, in the end of the stream, to be fair. Yeah, there are free crates, there can be only one. Freebies, I tell you. No gift code, just crates. So we've got 10 minutes, so this replay will lead us nicely into the lower bracket final. Those of you who are not on the portal watching it, and you've got to keep the portal open, by the way, but those of you who are not there, you've got time to grab 4 crates if you get onto that portal. If you start now, follow the link. If you follow the link and the pinned message, it will take you to the Wargaming portal for EU. And that's my login, you see. And you need to log in, guys, on your server. And crates will come raining down upon you at the end of the stream. But as I said, there's a maximum of 8 crates per stream. That's for the full 2 hours. There's still over an hour to go, guys. So you can get at least 50% of those crates, which are 4 crates. And don't turn your nose up at them, because 4 crates, you know, you could get 4 tanks. Because there are tanks in those crates, to be honest. And what I'll do, I don't know if it's working, but Martin Dogger, when's the giveaway? Well, it's what giveaway? Giveaway? What's that? Martin has been very busy recently. He's doing his real life job. I tell you, it's tricky being a teacher. I keep telling Martin he should teach history. That way he doesn't have to do so many lesson plans, and he won't be so busy, because history doesn't really change, does it? Let's be honest. What I'll do after this, I'll show you. I'll show you what the portal looks like after Deal for Real is with his tiger striped waffle Traeger has destroyed everything. And hopefully it will still show. But guys, you really do need to follow that pinned message, okay? If you don't follow the pinned message, then you won't get anything. You know, it really is that straightforward. This is a good game, Deal. You've got him, man. You've got him on the hop. Booyaka! That's what you like to see. Just a 60 TP, 2 against 1. 2 TDs here against 1 super heavy. Oh. Holding the torch for his team here. Tier 9 tank in a tier 10 game. Oh! He hasn't lost any hit points. Now he has, but he should get him on the DPM reload. He should out DPM him quite easily. He gets around the back. This is a great move from the Deal for Real. And boom! There we go. 5.8k in a waffle tractor. Not much help from his grill teammate there at the back. Didn't need it. Didn't want it. And it was in platinum. What's even better than that, eh? Shed load of pointies. 54 and a well-deserved mastery. So, I'll show you what you should be looking at, guys. That's a great game. So if I just quickly flick it to my iPad, forget that. That's an old code. So this is what the portal looks like, okay? That is what the portal looks like, and that's what you should. This is what you need to have open in order to get the containers. And you can see here it says fan container for 2 hours, okay? So you get 1 container every 15 minutes. So guys, if you're not on that portal, which I have put the link up, you're not going to get your containers, okay? So you really do need to be on that portal to get those containers, okay? That's what it looks like, and you've got all the counters here, and then it can tell you here what you've got, and you can see here I've got 4 of the 8 containers, and you can also see it says rewards can be earned from May the 12th, 2022, 10 p.m. That's my time, not your time, until May the 13th, 2022, 12:10 a.m. Again, that is my time, not your time. I am 2 hours ahead of Central Europe, 1 hour ahead of Eastern Europe, 3 hours ahead of UK, and many hours ahead of NA. So that's what you should be looking at, guys. Okay, that should be what you're seeing portal-wise. Now we're just waiting because I've got 7 minutes. I can't show you another replay, unfortunately, but I'll show the other replays as soon as the lower bracket finishes, because it ain't gonna take an hour, and there's still an hour to go. So, oh, what's new? Oh look, Mad Games is available in 10 hours and 55 minutes. It's 11 hours near it, damn it. So that's what you should be looking at, guys. Okay, so get yourselves over to that portal. Oh, I got a message. I can't do that, but thank you anyway. What's this? Add to friends. Okay. Sorry, I can't. I cannot do a platoon, I'm afraid. So yeah, I bought a crate. I don't know if it's still in my notifications. No, it's not. But I bought a crate and I got a tank. Got this one. Got this tank here. Which was nice. Not going to lie. It was different. There we go. So we should be getting the notification for the room coming up very, very, very shortly. And there we go, look. That's how shortly it comes up. Boom, I'm ready and I'm out. Going off on Halas, so... Small map. It is a small map, Halas. Not one of my favourite tournament maps, because I think it's too small. But, what to do, what to do, what to do. It's in the rotation. I'd expected Melendek to be in the rotation, to be honest with you, over Halas, but I've not seen it, so... Yeah, it's regional, I think, can be only one. I think it's only the EU streams are for EU, and Asia streams are for Asia, and NA streams are for NA. I think that's what they're doing now, and you have to log in via your region. So if you want it for your NA, you have to watch the NA stream later, big fella. Oh, thanks, Barney. Twin Toon, you've still got time to get 4 crates, so don't worry. Don't worry, you've still got time to get crates. You won't get the full 8, because you have to watch the entire stream via the portal there. Keep the portal open, okay? Keep the portal open. If you don't have the portal open, then you won't clock up, okay? You've got to have it open. If you don't have it, if you open it and then go to another window and it becomes inactive, it won't tick over, guys. Okay, so be mindful of that. Bye, Master Blast. Thanks for popping by. Anyways, jump in. So we are on Halas. Serenity against BPS. We will have Serenity on the north spawn, BPS on the south spawn. BPS, well, they're gonna stick to their usual, which is a shed load of outies. They do like their mobility. Serenity going slightly heavier. Neither team is readied up yet, but they've still got over 2 minutes. So now we have BPS ready. We have Foxy in the VK90, Amore in the M6 we have Daniel in the T100, General in the T100, Turbo in the T100, Oot in the M6 and Way to Success in the T100. So there we go, look. 2 Yos, a VK, and a shed load of T100 LTs. God, is Emmerdale still going, Martin? Didn't realise it was still going. I remember when it was called Emmerdale Farm. Guess that didn't... You know, that's how long ago I watched Emmerdale, when it was called Emmerdale Farm. Moving over to Serenity, we have De Silva in the I-7, Alfarito in the Concept, Magros 1 in the T100, Magros 2 in the Concept, Magros 3 in the 60TP, Magros 4 in the Yo, and Spitfires doubling up with Magros 4 in the Yo. Well, Magros 3 is... No, I thought Magros 3 was going to change his mind, but he's not. So only one light tank, 2 concepts. I mean, the concepts are really heavy-ums, to be honest. I mean, they've got a good turn of speed, pretty decent armor, pretty decent gun. So, you know, it's doubling up as a medium, really. Oh, Ribs here, I'm here, Robert's here. Where's Noob? Where's Noob? Noob, where are you, Noob? Noob is not here. Noob is AFK AWOL. I don't know where Noob is. Anyway, time for the small talk is over. Now it's the action. Action, action, action. As you can see here, the hit points are in favour of Serenity, mainly because BPS have got a shed load of light tanks. But it's not about everything. Let's get up high into the back. As we can see, already Serenity splitting the map in 2. They're going for the B cap and the middle area. Magros Beat is going to try and get those early spots there in his T100 and Weighted Success is heading towards that C cap. He's trying to get the crossing point here as Magros Beat, and he's been spotted, so he knows that there are tanks around, and Daniel has spotted him. Oh, good tap there from General. Magros Beat just having to pull back a little bit. BPS guys, well, the B cap will be taken by Serenity first, but BPS, well, they're all in there. That's a nice reset onto Foxy. But now Amore and Oot in their Yos trying to push down under. De Silva capping B and now retreating back behind the pillars. And as you can see, I mean, he just doesn't want to get tagged too much. C cap is also going to be taken by Serenity. BPS are not going to be too concerned. They're already under cap pressure. But there's plenty of time to go. It's now all about who is going where and when. And you're going to keep Caquette in the Concept 1B. He's just going to move back from the C-cap area where he was. Again, a beautiful little camo he's wearing. Weighted Success is trying to find out who's still here, if anybody. And he's got the 2 concepts there. Back over to the other side of the map, you can see BPS are just stacking up around their spawn point. Amore is the furthest forward in that Yo, staying slightly hauled down. He knows that he can't really push over there. There is just too many Serenity tanks there for anything to happen. Caquette is spotted. But at the moment, I mean, Daniel's going to rotate round and try and join up with Weighted Success. General may join up as well. Daniel is just trying to see if he can get any shots across. General is coming down to help out. Amore gets tagged a little bit. And it looks like BPS are thinking about a little push, maybe, although they've only got their LTs here, and on the grounds that they got a majority of their tanks are LTs, they're only going to have LTs. So Daniel, General, all joining up with Weighted Success, probably going to try and push through on the C-cap. Caquette is there, Turbo is going to join as well. At the same time, Oot, Amore, and Foxy are probably going to push the B-cap, and they are. De Silva's there, Magros Tub is there as well. De Silva's still backing away, making sure that he's got sufficient coverage. That's a good tap by Foxy. And as you can see over the other side of the map, the T100s now are making a move. Daniel, Weighted Success in General pushing down. Magros Beat is losing hit points rapidly. And he's got to get to safety, and he doesn't manage it. At the same time, De Silva is being pushed, and De Silva is tussling here with Foxy. Foxy goes down, so it's 1 apiece. However, it's a big tank to go down that. The VK back over on this side of the map. Well, Caquette, he's a one-shot, and Daniel should take him down. No, Caquette does. Sorry, not Coquette. Turbo does. Back over here, now you've got the T100s pushing heavily onto Spitfires in the Yo, trying to catch Magros. Tub is a one-shot down. He goes, unable to take out Oot. De Silva's pushed down onto the A-cap, but they've lost 3 tanks. Serenity make that 4 tanks to only 1 loss for BPS. Alfarito not able to do anything about it. It's all over on the points. As you can see here, BPS turning it around here and putting the pain onto Serenity. Those light tanks are a real pain. So 1-0 BPS are 1-0 up. Pretty I wonder if Noob's okay. I mean, he was streaming. Where's he gone? Unless actually he's doing a POV stream. Then again, I'd still see him. Noob, where are you, man? I'm just trying to see where Noob is. It says that he is live, so he is there. Why is he not showing up? I don't know. Intriguing. How is he? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, swapping those spawn points, this time we have Serenity on the south spawn, BPS on the north spawn. Looking at the teams, De Silva in the IS-7 Alfarito in the 60TP Magros 1 in the 60TP Magros 2 in the 60TP Magros 3 in the IS-7 Magros 4 in the Yo, doubling up with Spitfires also in a Yo. Moving over to BPS, we have Foxy staying in the VK, Moray in the Yo still, doubling up with Oot. And everybody else, Daniel, General, Turbo, and Way to Success, all in their T100s. I am very confused. Because I can't see Noob, yet he is streaming. How is this possible? How is it possible? You tell me. Confused. I know I am. Anyway, let's get readied up here. Let's get high into the back of the map. Serenity have got to try and pull all this back. BPS at the moment, they've got the advantage of the confidence that comes from winning. And BPS are trying to push through. Way to Success looking to get to that C cap. And he does very quickly. Straight in. However, I don't know if he's going to be able to cap it. He may be able to. Looks like he's going to be able to. The rest of the BPS guys, oh, they're just taking defensive positions. De Silva taking the A cap. So De Silva has managed to get the cap advantage just. Only slightly. It looks like they're ticking over at the same. No, they are. Yeah, they're ticking over at the same time. So no distinct advantage here. Way to Success, getting absolutely pummeled. Now a one shot. Spitfires will fully load up and then push. Way to Success, losing almost all his hit points there. Down he goes, courtesy of Tub. One of the Magroses. Over the other side, wow, there's a push. General, Turbo, Foxy, Amore, and Daniel all pushing down onto De Silva. De Silva does have support in those form of those 60 TPs, however. He has been caught out on the Lamb, but, as I said, he does have support in the form of the 60s. They're not able to support him. He is now going to be the sacrificial lamb, De Silva, and he is. But that has also allowed Serenity to almost contain the BPS team in this corner, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're just trying to contain them. And you've got Magros Putra here trying to come around and fit those shots into Turbo. He should be able to now. Yes, he does. Turbo taking a big hit there, and so is Daniel. And down goes Turbo. 2 tanks down to the loss of 1 so far. General is here. But Alfarito, he's on his reload. Maybe have to get one into Amore's bottom plate. No, he's looking for Oot. Then instead, he gets a good roll. Magros Keket is coming in, but down goes Alfarito. Down goes Amore. Fox is now pushing in. Keket is giving Oot a bit of a hard time. It's 3 against 5. Foxy is going to be contained here. Spitfires making sure that Foxy cannot run away. And, oh, that's a big roll into the back, and Foxy down he goes, leaving Oot and Daniel left. Oot is a one-shot, and he's not going to last much longer, bless him. Because Magros Putre will come round and put one into the rear, and he does. And it's all over. Couldn't even get round to Daniel before we got there. So, Serenity bringing it level pegs. As you can see there, Serenity a little bit more cool and calm and collected. Good move. Good moves by them. Anticipated the movement. Great rotation around the map. Good pushes. Better focus fire. And able to contain BPS in the one corner and just whittle them down. 1-1 as we move into Canal. Yeah, I'm really confused though. Where is Noob? I don't know where he is. Look, because he's not on the spectators list. It's just confused me. I don't know. I have no idea how that's happening. Now, Object 3 is streaming also. Yeah, but Object 3 would be streaming from his POV, surely his point of view. But anyway. So, we're going into Canal. We will have BPS on the south spawn, Serenity on the north spawn. BPS ready up first. We have Foxy in the IS-7, Amore, General, Turbo, Way to Success, all in T100 LTs. Oot in a 60TP and Tast in the IS-7. Moving over to Serenity, we have De Silva, Magros 2 and Magros 3 in the IS-7s. We have Alfarito, Magros 1, Magros 4 in the T100 LTs, and Spitfires in the AMX 50B. BPS is sticking with their T100 lineup. Clearly they like the T100s, it's working for them to an extent, and they do like that. Let's see what we can happen now. I mean, Canal is always about cap pressure. Are we going to be seeing an aggressive strat over the top through the B cap? Trying to put the pressure on that over the bridge there. Either way, to put the pressure on. Well, we will find out. Hit points, wow, firmly in favour of Serenity. Mainly because there's no point telling you about the hit points because, well, BPS like the LTs. As simple as that. So, are we going to get some aggression? No, we're not. Not from Serenity, at least. We're going to get some aggression from BPS, however. BPS are going to push over, although Foxy drops down. Task drops down as well. But they are pushing towards that B cap area. However, it looks like the battle is going to be around the D cap. Amore just holding back. General just holding back. Turbo has jumped in. Magros beaten. Alfarito are there. But they can't do anything. D cap will not be taken. Now, the B cap will be taken by BPS. Oot. Oh, Turbo getting tagged as he moves through. My mouse just went a bit weird. But Spitfire's getting tagged as well. Task putting the shot across. So the D cap is now uncontested, but B and C will be taken. And it looks like Oot is going to be able to take the A cap as well. General looking worse for wear there. He is not long for this game unless he gets to safety. That is what they're looking to do. Magros Putra now pushing up towards the C-cap area. That's what he is looking to do. General has got to be careful. If General is not careful, he will get tagged. That's a miss by Putra, but Magros beat and Alfarito looking to chase down General here. They have not got the cap point Serenity, but they are looking to take the battle to BPS. They are desperately trying to find General. General managing to get into safety. And now the whole of BPS beating a retreat to the A cap with the exception of Foxy, who stayed at the B cap ramp. Way to Success getting tagged as well. So General on 125 hit points, he's managed to survive and now he's just going to stay safe. That's all he's going to do. And you can see here, BPS are just looking to consolidate. Turbocot is up high and gets smacked. Oh, Tast also feeling the pain there of Alfarito coming across. Magros Prutre getting smacked as well. So 2 caps apiece, but Serenity are on the back foot. Cap pressure is sat firmly with BPS. Serenity therefore need to make the move. We're going to roll down with De Silva and see what he can see. Well, De Silva at the moment can't really see much. So he's going to push through. He has been spotted as he pushes. He's trying to get those spots. He knows where Tast is. He knows where Foxy is. Turbo getting a bit of a smacking. So, at the moment, getting close to 700 points here for the BPS guys. They've firmly got control of the caps. But have they got the map control here? They've been beating a retreat back to the corner. And now got Magros Turb dropping down off his perch. And Serenity are looking to their pinch points. Where is the pinch point for them, Serenity, to take the battle to BPS? Is it going to be through the B cap? Well, here they come on their push. Magros Prutre coming round, trying and get Foxy caught out by looks on it. Magros has been spotted. Tast, well, Tast is out in the open here. He's got to retreat as well, and he is retreating. Oh, but tagged he gets. Putra maybe have to send him down, which will be a big scalp. Foxy is now being pushed. Putra not able to connect onto Tast. And the points are still ticking up in favour here. Now Putra, Magros Putra here. He is looking to kill Tast. No, he doesn't get it. Magros Beat gets it instead. But now Magros Putra is in trouble. And the points are firmly in favour of BPS. There's not much they can do about it. Putra knows he's in trouble. It's going to go Alfarito. Magros Beat. Magros Tub goes down. And BPS get it on the points. Wowzers. So, BPS managing to hold on by their fingernails there. Heavy pressure from Serenity, but they just weren't able to dent it. Those cap points and the cap pressure being applied by BPS, just a little bit too much for Serenity. 2-1 to BPS as we change the spawn points here on Canal. BPS will now go off on the north spawn, Serenity on the south. BPS have already run it up. No change to their lineup apart from Tast jumping into an AMX 50B. Oh, there is a change actually. We've now got 5 T100 LTs. That's Amore, General, Turbo, Utim, Way to Success. 1 50B, that's Tast, and 1 IS-7, which is Foxy. Looking at Serenity, well, Alfarito's in the T100, Magros 1 is in the T100, Magros 2 is in the IS-7, Magros 4 is in the T100. Spitfire's in the IS-7. Just waiting on De Silva and Magros 3, who at the moment, well, De Silva jumps into the T100. Magros 3 is toying with the IS-7, but we do not know as of yet. And there we go. Magros 3 is in the IS-7. 2-1 at the moment to BPS. Both of these teams fighting to get that last spot in tomorrow's grand final. We will lose one of these teams tonight. It'll either be Serenity or BPS. Hence the reason why it's going to be swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts, and swings and roundabouts. As both of these teams trying to secure that place. At the moment, BPS is enjoying rolling out in their very, very light setup. It is working for them. Let's not kid ourselves. And on the grounds that this map is always about cap pressure, it is actually working for them. Now we've got the Serenity guys and the T100s making a beeline, all three of them, for that D cap. De Silva and his T100 making a beeline for the C cap. Moving over to BPS, well, they're heading to the A cap, which is the easiest cap for them to get on this side. And three of their T100 dropping into B. They're going to fast cap B. C will be taken first, D cap will then be taken, but BPS should get the early cap points advantage. Although, yeah, only just. BPS is just ticking over a slightly quicker. Foxy is going to take his place on the ramp over here, overlooking in his IS-7, which is exactly what he's doing. Now, Serenity again under the cap pressure. And pretty much what we saw in the last game, BPS bunkering down round the A cap, looking at the ramps, and Serenity, wow, Serenity looking at their pinch points once more, considering which way is the easiest way for them. So that's the thing. Now we've got De Silva, Magros, Tub looking at this side of the map. Foxy is there in the IS-7, so they're probably not going to push him anytime soon. If we look at the way that the BPS team have lined up, they're protecting the ramps. Foxy's just sticking his nose out a little bit too much, but he's not too worried about that. He's trying to bait them a little bit to see what's there. He's decided that there is nothing there, so he's going to rotate back, move over to Waste of Success, who is on the B ramp. He is supported by the majority of the team, and that big AMX-50B is the concern for Serenity of Tast sat at the back. Magros beat there is trying to get the spots. Spitfire's way to success has been spotted, and this is the thing that Serenity is looking to do. They're just trying to work out where BPS have positioned their tanks. They're probably not going to make a move just yet. They only need to either... I mean, Fox is very far forward there. He's still trying to bait by looks on it. Trying to cover two positions, the C cap, and he's looking to probably... Oh, he has been spotted. Spitfires has seen him. So Foxy's got to be careful here. He bounces Alfarito. So that was pretty lucky. At the moment, Magros Turb and Magros Beat are losing their HP. But Spitfires now is looking at probably trying to tussle here. But at the same time, BPS are making a push onto Caquette. And here they go. All these T100s giving this IS-7 a hard time. Caquette is on the back foot. At the same time, whilst Caquette is being rushed, Foxy is now being pushed as well. That's changed the dynamic slightly. Serenity now have got the advantage on the base points. Foxy is not going to last much longer. He is a one-shot. De Silva should finish him off, and he does. But Magros Beat has got to be careful. Caquette has gone down. Serenity do have the advantage on the points, but if we come back over here, Magros Beat is not going to survive. Way to Success tames him down. That has changed the dynamic again. BPS now have it in their favour. De Silva is probably going to lose that little tussle. Moving back over here, Tast in Spitfires. Tast is fully loaded. He's just empty. He's going to empty his clip into Spitfires if he can. Spitfires now should get him on the DPM. De Silva not able to hang out there. 3 against 5. BPS are going to take this one, it looks like. And now they've just lost Foxy and Amore, and they've lost Tast. It's 2, however, against 4. And I don't think even with Alfarito and Spitfires being the players that they are, I don't think they're going to be able to contain BPS on this one. BPS are tantalisingly close to the victory on the points. Down goes Spitfires. Alfarito's last man standing, and he's going to go down to Turbo by looks on it. No, he's not. Turbo's not able to get around there, but it's all over on the points. BPS taking the victory here, proving that the T100 LT is just a little bit difficult to contain to an extent. There was a swings and roundabouts game. It could have gone either way. At one stage, Serenity had the advantage, then BPS had the advantage, and at the end of the day, BPS prevailed. BPS, they are at match point here on the lower bracket final. Serenity have got to dig deep. They have been playing perfectly beautiful games. They really have. And they've got to dig deeper. Now, yesterday, BPS did lose to the Joneses. And then after that, they have just been, well, unstoppable. They turned over APA. And now they are in the driving seat here against Serenity. Serenity, beautiful clan, lovely guys. They really need to dig deep to bring this back. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be easy. BPS's confidence is just going to be riding very high. Looking at the teams here on Desert Sands, we will have Serenity on the South Spawn, BPS on the North, Serenity, De Silva in the T100, Alfredo in the T100, Magros 1 in the T100, Magros 2 in the IS-7, Magros 3 in the 50B, Magros 4 in the T100, Spitfires in a 50B. Moving on to BPS, we have Foxy in the VK90, Amore in the Progetto 65, Daniel in the Progetto 65, General in the T100 LT, Turbo T100 LT, Oot in the Progetto 65, and the Way to Success in a T100 LT. 3 Progetto 65s, don't see that very often in the top tournaments. So I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to make that work. They are tantalizingly close. They have got 1 foot into tomorrow's grand final here, BPS. Can they seal the deal? Or is Serenity, who are more than capable of spoiling this party, are Serenity going to be able to turn it around and push it as much as they can? Well, only time will tell. Let's get up high. Hopefully not for the last time this evening. That's nothing against BPS, but I like streaming. And we've got Spitfires in Magros Putra pushing through in their 50Bs, trying to get to some decent positions. Spitfires will jump straight into the C cap. Foxy and Amore, well, they're overlooking the B cap. They've seen Magros Putra. Now the rest of the Serenity team pushing through on the C cap area, where we've got the Progettos and the T100 of BPS just outside in the desert, looking to try and consolidate that. Kiket is there just to make sure that their advance on that flank doesn't get out of hand. C-Cap and the cap advantage will go to Serenity. Magros Putra in a good position here. He knows that nobody can get the cross shots in. Kiket, well, he's just going to make sure that nothing comes over the rails, either this side or the far side. And you can see the BPS guys are lining up on the rails over there, and Turbo in general in the T100s, they're just lined up ready. Foxy is still in his perch. A-cap has been taken, but Serenity have the cap advantage. However, having the cap advantage and keeping the cap advantage are two different things. But it's BPS who are now under the cap pressure. It's BPS who need to make the moves. And it's BPS who need to work out where their pinch points are to push onto Serenity. Oh, Foxy getting tagged there by De Silva. De Silva just sneaking around to get the shot in. And you can see that the way Serenity are just stacking their tanks. Over on that side, we've got Way to Success just getting those spots. He himself has been spotted, but he's trying to get the spots. In other words, to send the information to these guys on the rails over here. And you can see the shots coming from them going across. And that is exactly what Way to Success is doing. But now Way to Success has been caught out on the lurch. And he's being pushed heavily. And down he goes. Wow. I mean, he was there trying to get the spots, trying to send the information, but it didn't work out. He got caught out. Now Ute in the Progetto comes pushing through onto the B-cap, but Magros is there for a reason. And Magros gets tagged a little bit by Foxy. Magros is not firing back just yet. He's just going to hold fire, waiting for his team to come back. Spitfire's just moved out a little bit. Ute really getting pummeled in that Progetto. Now Magros Kiket coming round, Magros Beat coming round. Turbo Cot, wow, he bit off a little bit more than he could chew there, and he's getting picked up. Magros Putra looking for him, but he's got to be careful because Fox is there, and so is General. He's going for the kill. He gets the kill, but he himself goes down. Spitfires now comes in, puts a shot into General. General could be able to finish off Spitfires here, along with Foxy. Kaket has come round. 3 tanks down for BPS. They are on the back foot in this game at the moment. General still toying with Spitfires here. And now comes the Silver taking down General. Oh my giddy aunt. 2 tanks down for Serenity. But it's 2 against too many. Foxy and Daniel are the last man standing. Foxy is going to be prevented from backing away. And it's the one's going to go to Serenity. And I did say they have the chance to spoil the party. Daniel's the last man standing. He's going to be surrounded very quickly. And Serenity is going to bring one back. 3-2. However, never underestimate Serenity. Never underestimate Serenity. Some great damage going out there. So 3-2. Serenity clawing their way back into this. BPS, well, not really dropping the ball. They've just got outplayed that time by Serenity. Serenity will be feeling that they can do this, they can turn this, they can bring it around, they can give themselves a chance, push it to a decider. It's match point still to BPS. We're switching the spawn points here on Desert Sands. We will have BPS on the south spawn, Serenity on the north spawn. We will have De Silva in the T100, Alpha Rito in the T100, Magros 1 in the T100, Magros 2 in the IS-7, Magros 3 in the MX-50B, Magros 4 in the T100, and Spitfires in the 50B. Moving over to BPS, Foxy in the IS-7, Amore in the T100, General in the T100, Turbo in the T100, Ute in the T100, Weight of Success in the T100, Tast in the IS-7. So, 5 lights, 2 heavies for BPS. Going back to their T100 strats. Looking to put this game to bed. Serenity, however, are looking to spoil that party, push this through to a decider, which is the pro equivalent to a 1v1. There is still a chance for Serenity to pull this back. BPS tantalizingly close to that place in tomorrow's grand final. Serenity brings a vast amount of experience to the tournament scene, but so does BPS. So it's going to be a hard-fought battle. Thing is, clans like certain maps, and this may not be BPS's map, it may be more Serenity's map. Who knows? Either way, all to play for. All to play for. This time, Serenity looking to use those T100s, of which they have 4. Looking to use them to great advantage. BPS, on the other hand, they have 5 of them, and it's going to be brawly around the middle by looks on it. But don't forget, they've got 50Bs. Kaket gets a bit of a tag there. He's not too concerned about it. And they're going to try and contain these T100s. The T100s are running away. The IS-7s, however, of BPS trying to get around the back. Trying to get into Kaket and the 50Bs. So Kaket here is rear guard. He is sacrificial. Putra really getting pummeled, however, in that 50B. And he's not careful. He's going to go down. Foxy and Tast. Alvarito coming in to try and help out a little bit. But down he goes. That is a big loss. They're trying to force it to Serenity. Alvarito is now a one-shot. Turbo will take him down. Alvarito down. Putra down. Hoot is down as well. But 3 down. There goes Magros. Magros beat is next on the list. Spitfires is down. BPS are absolutely punishing Serenity here. Magros beat goes down. It's 2 against too many. De Silva isn't going to last. Unfortunately, there's too many around him. It's a great tank, but it ain't that great. And it's a great player, but there's not much he can do about it. Down he goes. Leaving Magros Kaket as the last man standing in the IS-7. BPS sealing the deal here. I really thought that Serenity were going to be able to turn it around, but BPS came out of the traps absolutely flying. And wowzers, what can you say? Other than congratulations to BPS, they will be joining the Joneses tomorrow in the grand final. Commiserations to Serenity. Didn't put many feet wrong throughout this tournament, but just wasn't to be there night to night. Turned over by the Joneses, turned over by BPS. However, keep your eye on Serenity. They will come back a lot stronger. They really will. We have got roughly 30 minutes before the timer finishes. So, Mutu, you've sent me a load of replays, so let's get those on the go. What an evening it has been. It's been absolutely fantastic. Loved every minute of it. Seen some great gameplay, and hopefully you've also got some containers, which would be nice. There we go. However, there's still time to go before the last containers run out. So, guys, make sure that you get your containers. Oh, what a game, eh? What a game. It's been fantastic. Really has. With that, I'm going to get another coffee. Back in a moment. Oh, dearie me. Still getting over that. What a great battle that was. Hard fought from both teams. BPS really showing that those T100 LTs are absolutely difficult to contend against. Chances are, at this rate, the LT will be looked at and probably nerfed at some point. Because it is, well, you've seen now the pros handle it, and you know it's pretty hardcore, that tank. It really is. Oof! Enjoyed every minute of that. It was great fun. As I said, Serenity didn't really put too many feet wrong, bless them. Just wasn't meant to be their evening. It really wasn't meant to be their evening. Oh, nice little first class there. I do like the Rudy. Lovely little game. Let's have a look at the Action X. Here on NA, I believe. This is NA. This is the Action X. So it's poised for a big showdown tomorrow. Joneses against BPS. Big showdown coming. Still confused as to how Noob is able to stream when he's not in the viewing and the specs. I'm very confused over that. It's not that difficult to confuse me, to be fair, but that has confused me. I'm going to have to ask him how he's managing to do it, because I'd love to know. Oh, dearie me. Those were just fantastic battles this evening. Did enjoy those. I'm sure you did. Like I said, we've still got some time to go, 20 minutes before the timer runs out for the crates. So you've still got time, guys, to get, if you're only just joining and you haven't bothered to get onto the portal, you've still got time to get one crate. 15 minutes, they tick over, so get up there, guys, get up there. Don't miss out on a crate, because there are some goodies in them. You can, if you're lucky, and it is lucky, you can get some premium tanks, so it's well worth it. All you've got to do is watch a stream. That's it. That's all you've got to do. Yeah, broken tank. There is a little bit of that going down with the T100 LT. It is, if you know how to play it, it is a bit of a nightmare tank to contend with. It's pretty difficult to deal with. And, you know, when it's in the hands of the likes of these guys, wow, they just make it look even more mean. I do like that tank as well, the T71. He is a little bit aggressive there in the T71, not going to lie. I don't think I'd be that aggressive in the T71. I do like the T71, but a little bit aggressive there. Yeah, you're right. It probably will get nerfed just before you get it. That's how it generally goes. But if it continues like this, and continues to be so dominant, then they will be looking at ways to balance it out somewhat. And they probably won't balance it by nerfing, by buffing things. Well, you never know, they might balance it by buffing things around it. But they will tinker with it at some stage. Maybe not, you know, anytime soon, but it will be tinkered with, to be fair. Because it is such a dominant tank in the right hands. And the thing about it is, it's got, for a light tank, it's got trolley armor, and that's the thing. You know, it's got good DPM, fantastic DPM, great mobility, insane spotting ability, and trolley armor, and that is the downside to that tank. It's got sort of lots of things going for it. Don't get me wrong, if you play like a Muppet, then it's an awful tank, like most light tanks. You know, if you can't play the damn thing, it's not a fantastic tank. But in the right hands, oh, it's just a demon. It really is. Although you could say that about most tanks, to be fair. In the right hands, they're a demon. But when BPS is rolling out with like 5, 6 of them, pretty difficult to counter that. As you've just seen, I mean, Serenity are no shrinking violets. I mean, they're fantastic players. They bring a lot of experience in the clan war scene. They are, in their own right, all broken players. They're all OP. And when you see them struggle to contain, you know, those tanks, and it looks like it's a one-sided match, then you have to ask your question. You know, is the tank a little bit sort of, you know, does it need to be balanced a little bit? I'm not going to say it's OP. I don't say any tank is OP, because a lot of the OP-ness is what the player brings to the game. Because I know, I mean, I'm not a great player in the T100 LT. My ping doesn't let me, and, you know, my reactions are not quick enough because I'm 50 years of age. But in the hands of these youngsters, with their fast reactions and their great ping, it is dangerous. So, you know, it makes you wonder, makes you think. Great little game here in the Action X. This used to be a tank that everybody said was OP and broken. It's a great tank, but it's not. Yeah, the spotting ability is a bit mean on that tank. I mean, that's one of the things. But it's the trolley armor that really sets that tank apart. He's gone 6. If he can get this kill, it's either going to be a Raz or it's going to be a Heartbreak. One of the two. It's one of the two. Raz or Heartbreak. It's a Raz! Well deserved Raz. Wowzers. It's a Raz, baby Raz. Anyway, Mutu. What have we got from Mutu? Let's have a look at the AMX CDA. Nice little tank. I haven't played it that often myself. Let's have a look at it. See what we've got. Oh, look at that. 300,000 creditos. Can't be wrong with that. Great little game. 5k damage in the Action X and a Raz. Well deserved. Here we have Mutu rolling out in the AMX CDA. Wearing his funky little camo. Very lovely. That's a good point well made there, Pete. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that tank eventually. I mean, they may wait until they introduce the Japanese heavies. I don't know, is the honest answer. I just don't know. To know stuff like that, you need to be sort of elevated to an NDA CC, and I'm not an NDA CC, I'm just a CC. So time will tell what they will do. I do like this little tank, the AMX CDA. It's a nice little tank. I got it for free in one of those mystery boxes that you get. It's not really for free though. Yeah, it is for free really. It was a mystery box that we got that came out. Was it Christmas time? I think it was Christmas time. And I got all the tanks I needed apart from the 907, which cost me a lot. The 907 cost me a lot in gold in trying to get that tank. So 15 minutes to go, guys, which means literally last chance to get your fan container. After that, it's all over, dude, to be fair. Desperately trying to kill that Carnarvon. 47 Phoenix's Toon Mate comes around and finishes him off instead. Boom, hello, yo. Goodbye, yo. His Toon Mate just mopping up for him. Kill stealing? No. Mopping up? Yes. There's a difference between mopping up and kill stealing. Subtle difference, but the difference nevertheless. Grabbing the cap just to make sure. Well, there you go. He's managed to save his hit points, put some pressure on this AT now. Great shot into the AT, should be able to finish him off. Boom, just VK168. Got to be careful of him. Not a tank I like, the VK. Must admit, that's a great shot into the Cupola. Not going to lie. Some good aiming going on here. The VK just turning his turret to counter the Phoenix. Oh, tried to track the VK there, didn't work. It's 4 against 3. The AMX now seeing the Tiger. Bottom plate. Big, nice roll into the bottom plate there. Be able to get him on the DPM. Maybe the little German Bulldog will sort him out. No. Mutu finishing him off. Just the T-54 lightweight to contend with. He is a one-shot to absolutely everybody. And down he goes. 2.8k here in the CDC. Bruce, there's still time. Still another 12 minutes. So you still got 12 minutes, big fella. You've got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry. Great little game, that. Just want to go back here. Beautiful little M. So, there we go. Now, let's just see if anybody else has sent me anything. No, not there. So, who else have we got? Deal for real in the T37. Let's have a look at this one. The T37. Very rarely see replays of this being rolled out. So we've still got time, guys, to get the containers. If you haven't been watching on the portal now, your time has run out. To be fair, you're not going to be able to get them now, unfortunately. But we're back here again tomorrow. Those of you on NA, the NA streams will start shortly. I say shortly, it's about what, 5 hours from now? But still shortly, isn't it? I'm still confused how Noob is streaming, to be honest. Oh, good ammo rack. Didn't ammo rack him, but he got the ammo rack, stopping the KV from loading. I mean, T37, yeah, I haven't seen the T37 played for a long time, to be honest. I personally haven't played it. So, if you want a Prosciutto or a cockroach, yeah, that would be nice. The cockroach is fun.
We didn't even scratch them. That one didn't go through.
Ah, good. All the 8 crates there. There we go. Yeah, everybody's been watching from the beginning. Then they should have got all their crates now, because that's exactly 2 hours. So you should have got all your crates. I got all my crates. Just ticked over. So we've still got another 10 minutes to go, guys, before the timer clicks off. And I won't turn off the stream until the timer finishes. So don't worry. Don't worry. Still, if you're still watching, still trying to get those containers, still got another 10 minutes to go. After that, it's out of my hands, I'm afraid. I'd love to keep streaming and streaming and streaming, but unfortunately, there is a time limit. And it's turned off at Wargaming's end, not in my end. But in fairness, we were given 2 hours. And in fairness, we were given 8 crates to get in that 2 hours. And all you had to do was watch a stream. That was it. Just watch a little tournament. That was all you had to do. Money for old rope. Oh, great engine fire. Boom! Down goes the Panzer 4G. Little Lux there. He's got so many modules damaged. He's just got so many modules. He's got absolutely no hope. Down he goes. It's 3 against 2. Deal for real here is getting himself into a good position to get the cross shots over. Very difficult to pen those though. The T1 Heavy is not the easiest tank to pen with this T37. Churchill's capping. I don't know if that's it's okay, I guess. Gonna try and force the hand. It's 2 against 3. I don't know where their TED is. I've not seen him. Then there's the M6. I don't know that the T1 Heavy is near him as well. So got to be careful here as the deal for real, to be honest. He is lightly armoured. Maybe have to get the bomb shot in. Oh, what a great shot. And another one maybe, just for good luck. Oh, he tries to track him. 3rd time's the charm. No, that one hit the tracks. Deal for Real doing the great thing here is relocating. So trying to make sure that they don't find out where he is fully. Trying to relocate. The cap has been reset. He may be able to get top shots in. No, the T1 Heavy. Oh, he has been spotted. It's 1 against 3. Deal for Real. He's got a tough job now, but not impossible job. Just a tough job. And you can see here he's trying to move around, trying to relocate. See what he can do. Good movement around the map, trying to keep the map control. Do like that. T1 Heavy is looking for him. He's got great side shots into the T1. Maybe able to empty his full clip into him, which will really help him out. Should be able to finish him off here. Yes, he does. That is a great move. The T1 Heavy, a lot of HP there. Good move from the Deal for Real. There's the M6. Got to be careful of him. As I said, still haven't seen that TD. He's not AFK because he's got a kill, so he must be camping somewhere. Oh, M6 making a rush. Should be able to finish him off here, the Deal for Real, as long as he gets that aim on the lower plate. Oh, low rolls. But finish him off now, maybe. Yes, he does. Now it's a 1v1. Doing well here. Just got to find that TD. Who's there somewhere. As I said, I've not seen him. I've not seen the TD, but he's not been AFK because he's taken a kill. Ah, there's the no. And already his teammates not very happy with him. Oh, the Deal for Real low rolls. However, he should be able to use his ability to take out the Naz. Get a nice Kolobanov. No, he misses. He fluffs the shot. But he finishes him off at the end. And there you go. Victory! That's what you like to see. A well-deserved mastery. A shed load of ribbons and medals. Should be a decent amount of creditos, and there is. And a lovely little game. So we have time for one more. Somebody sent me something called a funny pay-to-win tournament. Okay, we'll have a look at that as the last replay of the evening. It's a funny pay-to-win tournament, apparently. So, I don't know what that means. We'll find out.
Let's get this show on the road.
Streaming NA. Well, I think Robert is definitely streaming. Yes, Robert and Dunk244 are streaming NA this evening. So there you go. Robert and Dunk. I thought Aminet was streaming the EU today. It seems that, well, not the case, but I thought she was. Intriguing. And anyway, this will be the last replay, guys, and then it will be all over. Still not sure why this is a pay-to-win tournament, but apparently it's a pay-to-win tournament. Well, look, I mean, there's only the Chieftain Mark 6. That's a premium on both teams. So I don't know why it was pay-to-win, but apparently it is. I don't know what that means. One minute to go, guys, before the clock is turned off, I'm afraid. Then it's all over. It's all finished. It's all done. Oof. Guys, it's worth just, waking up, sticking your iPad on and going back to sleep for the crates. Just leave the stream running in the background on the portal. What's the problem? Then at least you'll get the crates. That's always a good thing. Great kill. Seemed at one stage that the green team had their backs against the wall, but they've turned it around quite nicely, in fact. .57 is just reloading. He needs to push down onto that, what was it, Progetto, was it? I don't know. No, TVP, that was it, it's the TVP. If I was them, I'd look for the TVP more over than the 57 Heavy. The 57 Heavy is going to... Oh, that was a bit glitchy. Nothing like a glitchy replay. Oh! Wrecked. And there's the TVP. The Chieftain should be able to finish him off. There you go. Over and done with. Lucky RNG. No, it wasn't lucky RNG. Oh, bot. There you go. And the usual comes out. Oh, it was a ratings game. There you go. Ratings. Not, yeah, you sent the wrong replay. That's rating. But you got to see you play the T57 Heavy in a ratings battle. What's the problem? Top damage, nicely done. And, well, that's it, guys, for today. It's all over. No more timer. Everything's stopped. Anyway, I've enjoyed this evening. I hope you did. I've been Fujit. That has been the final stage. Ready for the grand finals of the first, what's it called? First Championship League or something. Tomorrow is the grand final. Jones against BPS. Going to be exciting. With that, thank each and every one of you for popping by. And as always, thank the mods for keeping the chat a pleasant and lovely place. So you come here to enjoy and meet friends rather than have a lot of toxicity thrown at you. They are really the unsung heroes of the stream. I'm going to go to bed because, well, that's it. My job is done for today. I'm back tomorrow on Asia, first and foremost. Those of you who are around, I hope to see you there. And I don't know about EU yet. Don't know who's streaming that one yet. I haven't been told by Wargaming. Hopefully we'll be told sooner rather than later. But that'll be tomorrow, guys. When we go to that bracket final. There it is there. Boof. And Serenity... Unfortunately for them, I'm going to check. I don't think there is a third place player. There may be a third place player. I'm not sure. No, there isn't. So we've just got the one game tomorrow. And with that, I'm going to go. Thank you all for popping by. Thanks for coming in and have a look at the tournament. I hope you got your crates. And until then, guys, all the best. It's been great hosting you. Bye for now.